Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Thank you so much for joining me on this Shop With Me video. Today I'm taking you to Creative Pals. This is in Brookfield, Wisconsin, which is very close to Milwaukee. This store is unbelievable. If you know me, you know that I can do most stores in under a half hour. I'm shopped out. My very first visit was 45 minutes. And I just ran out of time. I had to go pick up a teenager. So in this store, part of the reason that it takes a long time is they have set it up so that you have to work at shopping. The things are sideways on the pegs, but they've done that to fit in an unbelievable amount of stuff. And this is as organized as if Noni did it. This is not like I did it all. My friend Noni is very organized. If you're new here, that's what that's about. I am going to flip through 6x6s. I'm going to show you stamps and stencils. I am not even going to show you half of this store in 25 minutes. There is so much good stuff. They have a website. I will link to it in the description and put it on the screen for you also. I was in awe of it. I had looked it up and thought it was interesting, but I had no idea how good it was going to be. I had some travel issues this time and wasn't coming home with Mr. Crafting and Relaxing, and our bags were pretty full. So I was trying to avoid 12x12, but the 6x6 alone was so exciting. All these great brands, fairyhugs.com, made in US. I didn't know that brand. Do you? Crafters Consortium, we've heard of them. Paper Rose out of Australia, we've heard of them. Lots and lots of great stuff. My haul is going to be a separate video. That gives you an idea of how much I bought. It was really amazing. The owner has had several stores and runs one now. And then she has another line of stamps. I'll talk to you about those when I show them. So in the description, there's going to be a link to the other website also. Look at all these Crafters Consortium. Do I have this one? Ink Drops Ocean. I must have it, right? I was worried about space, so I was really trying to be careful. Some things I thought, oh, I'd like to have that, but I had to put them back. Collateral Rust, we've seen that stuff before. I have not seen all these Crafters Consortium options before. There was stuff in this store that I definitely hadn't seen. Asuka Studios, not a brand I'm really familiar with, but there was some neat stuff. We have not seen all the 6x6s. We're just getting going. This brand of paper, the Paper Boutique, it looks like it's out of Great Britain. There was quite a bit of it in there. I am not familiar with it. They have an embellishment package and then a paper package and then another one that is a set. Pampered Pooch. Look at that one, Noni. I think that would be good for Maggie. So much good stuff. My apologies for how I'm filming, but I'm shopping at the same time. So I bring you with me, but I don't always promise the most beautiful video. Look at this one too. I like this. Enchanting Eucalyptus, I think it was. All of this selection is amazing. Feel free to slow this down. Look at this one. Happy birthday from the dog. So I look at it and then what dawns on me? Yeah, probably need a dog for that. Maybe I should have bought it for the future. I don't know. Altenew. I mean, there isn't a store that I walk into that has this selection of Altenew. Maybe? I don't think so. And they're all on pegs sideways, so you just kind of have to flip through when you find your favorites. Penny Black. Whimsy stamps. I love these because they're made in the US. I really like to support different companies. Darkroom Door. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go through these in more detail at the end. I love those. Whimsy with this background one. That was kind of different. We're going to take a peek at Darkroom. What do you think about that, Tony? I thought about picking that one up for you, but I wasn't sure. I like the old buildings and stuff too. I think I like all of the Darkroom Door stamps. I don't think there's one that I don't like. I really looked at that one and thought about it, but I think I have something similar already. And if not, when you see a stamp like that, deep in your heart, you probably know that you could layer that up. Australia is darkroom door. So again, we're supporting other countries. You know, I like stuff that's made in the US, but mostly I just like stuff that's not made in China. We need to support other countries. We're back to 6x6s because I didn't go through them all. I can't even believe this selection. This is a strange Prima, navy and orange. So I thought about it, but it didn't speak to me. Then how do I not have this in 6x6? This is a collection that's blue and has butterflies and birds. I know I picked up some 12x12 sheets along the way. I don't think I've ever even touched the 6x6. So you can guess what happened to that one. Then lots of other stuff in here. Prima. I like that they keep their brands pretty much together. And then there's whole sections of Christmas. I didn't go through the Christmas sections because I know that I have too much. And I was trying to focus, right? I didn't want to buy a bunch of Christmas stuff that I wasn't going to get to play with when I got home yet. This, I wasn't familiar with these at all. It's P13, and they're like doors. That would be kind of cool for a mixed media project, or I don't know. I just liked it. When I went on a girls' trip to Santa Fe, we took a lot of pictures of cool doors. But I didn't have any idea what I was going to do with it. Always and forever, a little girly for me, right? I like those P13 ones. Took me a while to figure it out, but they put the papers on the back. That one made me think of Andrea, purple and green, but maybe a little too much pinkish for her. This Dress My Craft one with the metallics in it, fabulous. And then Festive Vibes with metallics. I thought about this one, but again, remember I'm prioritizing space. And I think I have some pads like that where I should remember to use them and don't. And I think Dress My Craft didn't say it was made in India, maybe. So many. Have you ever seen this many good 6x6s in one place? It is crazy. Love Blooms. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I could be wrong. I like the blue on the right and the butterflies. I was kind of thinking about that one. Fairy Dust has some nice purple in it. Sometimes you see things in videos like this that you would order and you would definitely spend the money on. It's not just an impulse purchase. You just didn't know it was out there, right? Look at that one with all the blue. Magnolias. Whew, a lot of pink for me. A lot of pink. Okay, then Doodlebug. This place had a ton of Doodlebug. I think I should probably start looking at Doodlebug maybe for my school cards. I think it would be fun for that. Maybe especially for the elementary. Reminisce, Fall into Fall. Fall paper is my weakness. It really is a problem that I have. Then I hadn't seen this one, so we had to stop and look at it. But it didn't say take me home. It was nice. Then another one, they're not the same. They say Beauty of Fall, but they're different. Honeybee. This store had more honeybee than I do, and I'm in Oregon. This one, I was going to put it away, but the Doodlebug side was full, so I just put it back. Spellbound. This one's really cool, especially I think this is the one if you're like into owls. Look at this collection. Really neat stuff and pretty owls in the embellishments. I liked that one. There's one later that's horses. I'll show you. Okay, some Echo Park fall. This must be the fall Halloween-y. Gnome for holidays, Thanksgiving. That one has the sunflowers for Beth. It's kind of cutesy for me. It's not, I never really got into the gnomes, I don't think. I like them when they're all colored up, but I don't want to do it. That one was from last year. I don't know about the other one, but I remember it. Look at this. Gina K. If you're in Wisconsin, you probably have a lot of Gina K stuff. I don't think I've ever walked into a store and gotten to look at 6x6 Gina K papers. I don't know that I've ever used Gina K papers. So I was really excited. I was excited to see all these. I thought I would get to go to the Gina K store, but I think it's a closed warehouse. And I realized I should have asked at this store, where else should I go? What else should I see? There was so much good stuff. I got sidetracked. Okay, this one is made in China. But all the rest of the stuff behind it is that paper boutique brand that's made in the UK. And I don't recall seeing this anywhere before, not even the place in Bend, Oregon, which I recently went to again. Aren't they cool? I didn't know what I was going to do with like sea lions and dolphins, so even though it was blue, I didn't pick it up. Well, a lot of pink overload in this category for me. But then we get into this one with the purpley lavender. This one tempted me a little because it has that blue floral, but I just knew it was going to be too much pink for me. And see, they have paper kits and paper and then embellishment packs. I'm still learning that brand. You know, different paper brands package differently and have different lines. Springtime Meadows, just gorgeous florals in this brand. They just need to turn up the blue. I was trying to figure out what is this and what is that. Okay, this is something to think about when you're shopping. If you love bees and you're a pink person, then look for the bee paper that has the pink. It can be done. You don't have to always work in yellow just because you like bees. Look at all this hot foiling stuff, Noni. This is about all I did because I'm not a hot foiler and I had to prioritize. So my first visit in this store was 45 minutes. Then I went and ate lunch and taxied and then came back, and I don't know how long I was there. Probably an hour? I don't know. The first one, I didn't film anything, I don't think. I was just shopping. Look at the variety. It's crazy. Ciao Bella, Stamperia. It's all there. All the good stuff is there. There's not, a bunch of junk I wouldn't buy. Lots of Tim stuff too. This one I saw in 6x6 also, but I didn't realize it till I was editing the video. I hadn't noticed it. It's very artsy. It's a Prima collection that's very artsy. More 6x6s. Seriously, I can't make this up. Sunny Studio. I know I like their stamps. They make really nice stamps. I don't know if I've ever had their 6x6s. Tailored Expressions. There's more of the Asuka Studio. More Paper Rose. This is like the mix and match kind of papers, right? Not so much heavy duty patterns. Then you get into the Honeybee. And in here I was like, whoa. I have a lot of Honeybee. I don't know if I have this one. Bee Bliss with navy and light blue. I don't think I've used this. I don't know how old it is or anything, but interesting. Liked that one. Here's a Honeybee with a splash of purple in it. Some of the Honeybee papers are hard to use together. They're not like necessarily Echo Park or somebody who makes it really easy for beginners. Honeybee can challenge me a bit when I get partway into the pad. Some of those are more solids to use, but you just end up with things that don't necessarily go together. Okay, this one, the Bee's Knees, I know I had that one. And again, it was papers that I didn't necessarily like together late in the game. There was a winter one in there I really liked, but again, trying to be reasonable. Okay, Doodlebug, Catherine Pooler. I'm waiting for Catherine Pooler to come out with another color, that other blue. So, if you know her, let her know. Look at that one, Andrea. Just remember, we haven't gone through any of the same. So now we're into my favorite things. You'll hear people call it MFT, Lawn Fawn. Look at all these 6x6s. It is crazy. Plaids. You like plaids? Oh my gosh. Little checks. Okay, Tutti Frutti. I thought about that because orange and blue go so well together, but I just couldn't do it. That was too much orange for me. Studio Katya. I'm not sure I knew they made stamps. Pink Fresh. Look at these papers. Oh, okay. Minte in 6x6. Have you ever touched these? Have you been in a store with them? I have not. And go back. Look at that blue floral. Oh my gosh. So I've seen Minte in other places in 12x12s. The place in Bend, Oregon carries a lot of the European brands, I would call them. But I don't think they really get into 6x6s. Or maybe I just don't allow enough time when I go there. Day by Day, I like the colors in that one. Apple Season, that's not so much me. The Botany one, I don't know that I would use. If you're into horses, look at this one and look carefully. There's horses in the paper. I thought this one was gorgeous. I mean, I have no idea what I would do with it. I'm not really a horse person. I'm not against them. I don't ride or anything. Yes, I do. That one was a wedding one. I really thought these 6x6s were good. Okay, written memories. Look at this one. Navy and blue. A navy typewriter. This one tempted me. But, I mean, honestly, I just thought, what am I going to do with that one? And I was trying to pick one. In a lot of these areas, I liked the product so much, I was just trying to pick one. Now, these are Pink Fresh giant rolls of washi tape. I always say you don't need washi tape. You don't need to buy more washi tape. You should probably, at some point, treat yourself to one giant roll of washi tape. It's just fun. Especially if you're a journal maker. Maybe if you're a card maker, you wouldn't use it as much. But it's nice to run it down the side of a page and layer stuff over it. Look at that Christmas one. That was cool. Grandma's Attic. Yep, we had to go back to Grandma's Attic. Look at it. It's not a royal blue, but it's this tealy blue and gorgeous colors. And I had to look at it again. Poland. See, I'm checking like, okay, how do I feel about this brand? Double checking. Then there are these bigger ones down here at the end. This one's all florals. Didn't speak to me, but look at this one. Sheet music, maps, ledgers, good stuff. Had to go back, had to look again. Okay, what am I going to do with it? Postcards. Okay, we better take it off the shelf. It's called Basic Book 8, Backgrounds Vintage. Remember, you can order online from these people. And if you see something in the video and I don't explain it or you don't catch the name, I would guess you could tell them, I would like the paper pad that it's at 1720, and they would help you with that. Don't just say it was in the video. Stamperia in 12 by 12. Waffle Flower, I think. And then, what is that brand? I can't remember, but we're going to see more of it, and I'm going to kick myself. I'll show you that later. Another rounder of Stamperia. Okay, this aisle I was thinking it was like all the sentiments. I don't know exactly what it was because I found some stuff later that I didn't see here. So I'm kind of looking around thinking, oh, I bought one of those for sympathy already, didn't I? Looking at the variety of stamps. Okay, look at these. These are whippersnapper stamps. The owner of the store designs those. We'll talk more about those later and in my haul. Now we're going to look at stencils and stickers, but we're not going to look at the stickers. Okay, so there's the whippersnapper stamps. Amazing sentiments. Some sassy, millions of sentiments in small enough that you could mix and match them and have room for colored stamps or flowers. This whole row is her artwork. Dogs, cats, Christmas, every kind of critter that you could want to color. Now we're looking at stencils. And in stencils, I don't know what I'm looking for, but sometimes I know it when I see it. I have purchased too many circles, too many stars. I don't need any bunnies. I'm just looking around thinking, okay. Mostly I like Andrea to buy the stencils and then I use hers because she has really good taste in. Ooh, that one's kind of cute in stencils. That one too, maybe. I think a lot of the ones I bought are too formal. I need to look at others. Okay, these are Pink Fresh layering stencils. Noni's gotten really into those layering ones. Down below, good stuff. Okay, I already bought that 49th and Market blue stuff. Look at these. These are rub-ons, people. But they're blue and yellow. Dress My Craft, Transfer Me is what they call them. But I thought they would be so fun on embellishments or clusters or scrapbook pages or like in the cool things that Nancy's been making where she layers stuff up on cards. Look at all the Echo Park and Cartabella. I didn't even look. This is all I did because I know that I have significant inventory And some of it's geography, right? I think they're out of California, so they're everywhere by me. Envelopes, different sizes, some unusual sizes. Nice way to buy them for creative sizes so that you don't have to buy in bulk. Vellum, cream, white. I probably should have thought to buy a couple big envelopes. I didn't even think of it. I was just showing you. Card bases. Fancy stuff too. Caterpillar Glow. They have cool tools in here. Look at all this. Studio Katya, and then the sprinklets. Pretty much the best stuff. Then Darcy's, and there was another bit of stuff on that was from Oregon that surprised me. The selection in the store was crazy. Okay, these are all embossing folders, which, I never think of. Lisa Horton. When I saw this, I knew Noni had been talking to me about Lisa Horton. We were driving to the beach and she was telling me about Lisa Horton, and I didn't know what we were talking about, but I'll show you my haul. Down below, other embossing folders and a bunch of Spellbinders 3D ones. Really cool stuff. The selection. I didn't even look at the whole store because I knew I couldn't bring it all home. Now, I went to 12 by 12 because there was some stuff I had to look for. I had seen some things and overheard, and I just had to come scope it out. Blue, we have to check. Snowflakes. Did I need them? What's on the back? It was like cut aparts, so not great for a journal. When I'm looking for journal pages, cardstock, I'm always looking at the back to see, okay, well, I like that. This one, this is what I came for. I wanted to find that one. It was not a back that I wanted for journal pages, so I was bummed. I did not pick up any 12 by 12, but I didn't know how I was going to get it home, right? Okay, Gina K. More and more. I like this one, this red and blue. Maybe should have grabbed that one. Didn't. Watercolor Garden. Really fun stuff. Simple Stories. Dies. More dies. I was out of time and trying to hurry. Mr. Crafting and Relaxing is pretty patient, but he reaches his limit. Look at these. Dies. I did not look at these. Now watch. Look at all those tiny packages. Those are those ones that I love, the sentiments. They're small. You can decorate your card. Didn't even see them till I was editing the video. Completely missed it. I was worn out, overshopped. Brad's. Little puppy paws. Christmas stuff in Brad's. Super cute. Do I need Brad's? No. Did I buy some? You'll have to see the haul. Look at all of those embellishments. They are the Doodlebug pop things or whatever they call them. This is all of the ephemera for Echo Park and Cartabella. Look at all these. So cute. Then some Tim Holtz. Here I just want to show you the variety of stuff. They have a whole section of tools. And all my favorite scissors and stuff pretty much. Adhesive. If I had forgotten anything and was doing a bunch of paper crafting, I would have it. I didn't bring paper crafts. I brought cross stitch on this trip. Look at all that. Good stuff. The shimmers. They had some stuff that I didn't know what it was. I wasn't familiar with it. I'll show you over here. Gina K inks. I should have grabbed all the blue ones, huh? These bottles, these Cosmic Shimmer on the second shelf down, I didn't know those. I think it's the same idea as the Nuvo where you sprinkle them and they spread colors, but I hadn't played with those. And then I don't know what these are. Pearl tints, hadn't played with those. Look at it all. Tim stuff. Gorgeous DMC. Absolutely gorgeous. I asked if I could put those on my sewing machine. She didn't think I should do that. Okay, now we're going to take a quick peek at Darkroom Door, go down that row, and then we are done. So later this week, I'll show you my haul. And again, I'll put all the information for this store down below, Creative Pals in Brookfield, Wisconsin. And be sure you are looking near you. Google, check maps, ask your friends. There are stores like this everywhere. They're not going to advertise. You're going to have to look for them and find them. So put in the effort and support these small stores. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.